Hi, I'm Kenny Anderson, Director of Multicultural Affairs for the City of Huntsville, and welcome to Impact. Each week we bring you information about exciting things that are happening in our community, and today will be no different. You know, one of the things we love to talk about on this broadcast is the future of our young people. And we're always delighted to highlight programs and initiatives that do just that. Today we're going to be talking about a very important group that has a little bit of longevity in terms of its investment in the lives of young people, the Optimist Club of Huntsville. Let me introduce to you Mr. Alfred Adams, who's the president of the Optimist Clubs of Huntsville. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hi, thank you, Kenny.
It's good to have you, and I'm very glad to see that you're here today to talk about all of this great stuff that this group is doing. And also Tom Casteel is here. Tom is a board of directors member. Welcome to the broadcast.
My pleasure to be here, Kenny.
It's good to have both of you guys here today. Al, let's start right at the very beginning. Tell us a little something about what the Optimist Club of Huntsville is.
Well, the Optimist Club of Huntsville is one of a many groups of local optimists who make up the Optimist International group. Optimist International is a close to 100,000 member group.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
And they're located in St. Louis. And the whole idea behind Optimist International is serving youth, the development of our youth.
Yeah. You know, Tom, you, of course, have a long-term investment in this process. You've been a member for a number of years now as a member of the local club, but also as an optimist. Talk about what attracted you to this club and a little bit about the journey through now.
Well, what attracted me to the club actually was a friend of mine who worked for me, asked me to come join the club, and I told him that I didn't do clubs, and put him off a long time. He finally got me to come and attend one meeting, and I was so impressed by the positivity of the people at the meeting that I turned to him and said, I'm going to join this organization. And that was 1992, and I've been active in it ever since.
Wow. You know, when you think about the kind of commitment that's involved with young people today, and it's really, to me, all about, number one, making the commitment to investing in their future. But then number two, it's the consistency with which we apply that investment, which means that we build programs around the process. We continue to open up avenues of access to young people and all kinds of other great things. And I just wonder, what kinds of ways does the Optimist Club promote the development of young people?
Well, I think our signature activity is our band instrument program. We have about 150, 175 band instruments that we lend to youth in elementary and middle school bands throughout the three school systems. We lend them during the first of the year, and then we get them back at the end of the year. We clean them, we repair them, we throw some away, we discard some, but then we have them professionally reconditioned and prepare them for the next school year.
Wow. So this is an opportunity, I think, to look at how a club, a civic organization, actually partners with a series of school systems, and we're talking about, I'm assuming, Huntsville, Madison City, Madison County schools.
Correct.
And provides young people with an opportunity that they may not have or may be more difficult to access if they did not have this type of a partnership. What does this kind of a partnership mean to you as an optimist and a member of this community in light of what it does for young people in their future?
Well, the development of our youth. Music is an important part of school curriculums. There's been proof that kids who are in band and who are in music do better in school. So that is the main thing that we get out of this program.
Yeah, I would agree with that completely. Al, you probably didn't know I played sax in 5th grade.
Well, I played tuba.
What'd you play, Tom?
Actually, I didn't play anything, but I'm in charge of the band program.
Better late than never. Yeah. But I think Al was making a great point that what musical instruments do is that it really exposes kids to a lot of opportunities, and whether you have natural talent or talent that is nurtured through such types of programs, it really is an avenue for success, personal fulfillment, and the exploration of one's personal talents and interests. So that's got to be a wonderful thing to do. And as your signature program, I'm sure you have a lot of pride in being able to do something like that.
Yeah, we had the band directors, school principals tell us all the time that those kids who have our instruments progress, and some of them even make difference in what they do.
Yeah, well, that's I think a wonderful thing to think about and reflect on when you think about that. So the Optimist Club has that as a signature program. What other kinds of ways do you interact with young people and provide resources for their development?
Well, we also have a scholarship contest.
That's always a good one.
We have an essay contest where they write an essay on a prepared statement, and this is normally due each February. And the winner of that goes to a district level where they could win a $2,500 scholarship.
Wow.
The oratorical contest we have is very similar. They give about a 4-minute speech, again on an assigned subject, and the local winner goes through a zone contest, and then to a North Alabama contest, and then on to the district where there's a $2,500 scholarship. That winner can go on to the next level, which is southeastern part of the United States, and they can get another $5,000. And then the winners of each of the regional contests go to a national contest where they can get $15,000. So that's a total of $23,500 they can reach.
And that's no small amount of money either, because you talk about college expenses today, and you talk about creating an incentive for young people to want to get involved with reading and writing, some of the anchor and foundation courses of their, I think, lifetime success, not just academic success. And you have this type of thing that you can offer them. It really gives them a chance to also develop their communication skills, their networking skills. I mean, you got all these different ways that I can see that type of an initiative really being quite meaningful to young people. And I think that's absolutely wonderful. One thing I always ask people that are engaged in civic volunteerism, because that's what it is, there's a commitment of time involved with this. And of course, you all are very well-established people, and you've had careers, and you're still very interested in lots of things, and you have family. When you think about your commitment to the Optimist Club, what keeps driving you? What keeps you motivated?
Well, the progress and the success of our young folks is my primary or total reason for being involved. I have been involved with youth throughout my professional career. I was mentor and those type of things. But when the opportunity came to be a part of the Optimist Club, and when I learned that they were concerned with the development of our youth, I was totally in. Whatever time I have to make, the Optimist Club comes first sometimes, and of course, being president, it really comes first. I mean, just this coming weekend, Tom and I will be going down to Orange Beach for our district the second meeting of our district this year, and so that's time out of our schedules, our personal schedules. But as long as it's for the development of our young people, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, so you said Orange Beach. With all due respect now, it could be Wyoming or Dakota. Sounds like tough duty, man, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Well, you know, there are rewards for
for leadership, right?
But then again, we've been to Mississippi and Louisiana, and these are some long drives.
Right. But all for a great cause, and that's exactly what we're talking about right now. You know, I know recently you all have partnered with my office as well as the other folk that are working to acknowledge a young person once a month through the Star 99.1 CAFE Young Citizen of the Month. This is a monthly acknowledgement where we solicit nominations from people in the community to simply say, hey, there's some young people out there doing the right thing. And we want to recognize them and value them and affirm them, appreciate them now while they're doing good stuff to help build a community. I'm curious as to why, what attracted you to this opportunity? Because Al, you reached out to me and said, this is something we're interested in doing. You were going to present it to the board. And you all have invested in this thing wonderful, and we're really looking forward to strengthening our partnership with you. Very excited about that. And so tell us why that was appealing to you.
Well, we're always looking for ways to help in our community. We want to be, our national president has always said that the Optimists should be one of the first groups at the table when there are issues in the community. So that's what we want to be. So we are always looking for opportunities to partner with groups. We have a foundation that funds our club, and our total funds are for youth-related organizations and youth-related activities.
Yeah, you know, every year the month of January is National Mentoring Month, and from one year to the next, communities have an opportunity to really highlight the work of organizations that focus on young people. And so this is just another way to simply say there are great organizations out there that are committed to the health and development of young people and making sure that they have a great future. Our young people have a lot of challenges today.
Absolutely.
And I would imagine that it's more important than ever before for clubs like the Optimist Club and all of the other ones that are out there doing things to get involved.
Absolutely.
You're listening, or you're talking to people this afternoon who are listening to the broadcast, and they may be thinking about, how might I get involved with a club like this? You know, and they always say membership has its privileges. The privilege I always say in terms of service organizations is the privilege is service.
Right.
It's not just having a title or saying I'm a member of this particular group, but no, you get a chance to really serve and do something. But there may be some people out there listening this afternoon who would be interested in learning more about how to become a member of the Optimist Club. Where would they begin?
Well, they could go to our website, which is hsvoptimist, that's plural, .org. And there's a link there to inquire about membership. But basically, all members are referred to the club by a member. But we're open to everybody. Any adult can join. And we meet, right now the club meets weekly. We don't expect everybody to come to every meeting. And we meet at Mullen's Restaurant over on Andrew Jackson Way.
It's always nice to eat around a meal.
Yeah, that's what we normally do. Although we have one evening meeting a month on the first Thursday to accommodate those that can't come to, that are working and can't come to the new meetings. It's a very good organization. We usually have a speaker at our meetings, so we get informed about many different subjects at these meetings, and they're always interesting.
And I think it's interesting, too, a lot of times when you think about a person's commitment to an organization, you think about it in terms of the time commitment. In fact, that's one of the ones I think about first all the time, because I have been committed to lots of things all at the same time, and I'm looking at you guys, and you probably have done the same thing.
Yes.
You end up being overcommitted sometimes and stretched a little bit too thin. So I've wisened up a little bit over time, and I've decided that I need to really look at my investment and the return on the investment in terms of the amount of time involved. And you look at an organization like the Optimist Club that meets once a week now and then actually does a little bit more in terms of coming together than it used to. But the reality is that same consistency that I talked about that's necessary to work with the young people really needs to be matched by the members of that organization, because you're not only meeting in terms of allocating some time and coming together, but you're building relationships among yourselves. That's a big part of strengthening and undergirding the network of your ability to be successful. And the more you come together, the reality is, I think the better opportunity you have to determine what the best things are for the people that you serve. So I'm sure you're having some success with that.
Yeah, one interesting thing about meeting and being together, we several times we have talked about reducing the number of meetings, the number of times we meet every month, and every time it comes on the floor, it gets defeated because these guys and ladies they enjoy being together.
Yeah.
They enjoy what we do. They enjoy working with our kids. So we have tried to reduce the number of meetings, but that just doesn't work. So
Doesn't work.
We continue to meet 4 times a month.
Well, the main reason I think we had tried that was to accommodate younger members
Yeah.
and such, and that's why we started the evening meeting on the first Thursday. And as it turns out, it's a better attended meeting than the noontime meetings are now.
Yeah, yeah.
So it does work.
Well, it shows your commitment too, because you're providing options for people, because you really want them to be involved. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is one of the things that Optimist International has recognized, the fact that millennials don't meet. They don't. So we are looking for different ways. There's actually one club that never meets. They meet on Facebook.
Right.
So Tom and I have talked about some different things, but we do encourage younger people to come and join us. There's a place for them. The older we get, the more place they.
I know how that goes. Yeah. So if people want to get more information about the Optimist Club, give us a phone number, website again, so that people can connect with you.
It's hsvoptimist.org. And you can also call 256-714-4677.
All right.
And just leave a message.
Yeah, I'm going to let them call Tom, because aside from being the band instrument chair, he's also the membership chair as well.
So that's like a direct contact.
So you see, that's why we need younger members, so we can get some other folks to take some of these.
There you go. Alfred Adams is president of the Optimist Club of Huntsville. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it.
And Tom Casteel is a member of the board of directors. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service as well.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right. We hope that you've enjoyed our conversation today about the Optimist Club of Huntsville, and we hope that you'll take full advantage of getting more information about what they do and how you might be able to become a member. I'm kind of certain that they probably have volunteer opportunities too that you can take advantage of. And we didn't get a chance to talk about that, but if you call that number on the screen, then you'll be able to reach out to them and get that information. We invite you to follow us on Facebook, or I should say like us on Facebook, or at Impact with Kenny Anderson. And we invite you to tune in once again when we bring you more information about the great things that are having an impact in the city of Huntsville. For Impact, I'm Kenny Anderson. We'll talk to you soon.